You believe in, and I quote, reading as a substitute for traveling. So, what are the best books that have helped you grow your business skills? And like, what are the books that most resonated with you?
Especially it's especially true now, since we can't travel. So books is a window for us to actually experience new stuff and learn new things. On one hand, actually, I try not to read books about business. It's one of the, at least personally for me, it's one of those time in my daily schedule that I want to sort of shut down, right? Just read something which is not related to work. Having said that, though, there are some which have made an impact on how I do work, how I look at business, and how I look at money. For example, how do I manage that? The earliest one that I can remember which made an impact was this book called The Millionaire Next Door by Thomas Stanley and William Danko. So I think I read this in around 2000. The book was based on research that he did on wealthy people in the US. Of course, things have changed now, but the basic concepts and values, I guess, that he had in that book, I think is true. So that pretty much impacted me on how to actually manage money, which now I could say translate how actually I run the business. We respect it, and then we make sure that it's a tool that is being used in the right way. Another one which concerning like business and entrepreneurship is Shumatsu Kigyo by this person called Koichi Fuji. It's a Japanese book. It's about starting your business on during the weekends. Shumatsu Kigyo. It's not a book about the business itself, but it's more technical stuff on, it's not a book that tells you should do the business because of this and this. No, it's more of technical book on the practical side of it. So how do you do your taxes? Where can you actually find working space if you run your business during the weekends? Those kind of things, more practical ways of doing. So that gave me some inspiration on how to start Marimo when it was in 2007, for example, right? A more recent one is The Cultural Map by Erin Meyer. I think it's pretty known book. It resonated with me very well because we had a team of people from all around the world. And after reading the book, so I did a internal team presentation and I said, this is what I've learned from Cultural Map. And I asked the people in the team who were from all these different places in the world, and I said, does this fit with the culture and how you think? And they say, yeah, it makes sense. It was fun and it was an eye opener. If you are running a remote team or if your team has a lot of many different people from different parts of the world, different cultures, perhaps the Cultural Map by Remai will be an interesting read for you. Another one which I enjoyed was Fukaku Ke by Namba-san, Tomoko Namba, the founder chairman of DNA at the time. It's kind of like an autobiography, right? Shows she's went through her history of how she started DNA. So that was fun. Other stuff which I found interesting was Muhammad, his life based on the earliest resources by this writer called Michael Links. Also, a book by Jared Diamond called Upheaval that was interesting. It was a fun read. Another good one was by Craig Ferguson, I think the comedian. He's fun. So his book called, I've read the book called Between the Bridge and the River. So that was fun. There are many more others though, but read them to have fun. Sometimes it gives you ideas because books is basically based on someone else's outlook and experience and knowledge, and it's one of the easiest ways for us to actually get in depth sides of that. So yeah.
Yeah, thank you for sharing your books. I think it's a pretty interesting collection, and